Hi 3C! Today we're going to learn how to play a math game called How Far From 100. It's a really fun partner game that I want to show you today so that tomorrow when you come to school you'll be ready to play it with a partner during our math stations. It's a lot of fun. So the game is called How Far From 100, and this is the recording sheet that you'll use. You'll notice that there are 4 rounds for this game, and your job, much like some of the other games recently, is to try to get the lowest score, kind of like when you play golf. So that's your recording sheet. The other things that you're going to need tomorrow are your digit cards, and I have those in a pile right here. I have a digit card pile. You're also going to need a number 1 card. You always need this number 1 card for every round, and I'll show you why. So I have my number 1 card, and I have my discard pile, and I have my game sheet. So I'm ready to go. So this is how I play. I'm going to keep my 1 card, and I'm going to turn over 3 digit cards. I'll do that now. 1, 2, 3. That's actually a pretty good hand, especially when I consider that I can use my 1 card too. So I have the digits 4, 9, and 2. What I'm going to do right now is go ahead and write that on my round cards. 4, 9, 2. Those are the ones I chose. And off to the side, I think I'll put a number 1 because I always get to use that number. Okay, here's where I have to do some math thinking. My first job is to use those cards to make the closest 2-digit number that I can to 100. Looking at my choices here, I think I want to put the 9 in the tens place. And I think I want to get really close to 100, so I'll go with 4. So my first round is 94. Now, that's my first 2-digit number, but I have to think how far away from that is 100. Well, if I use my blank number line or if I subtract, I know that 94 is 6 away from 100. So my score that round for the 2-digit number is 6. I want to have a really low score, even a 0 if I can. Now I'm going to use those same 3-digit numbers, 4, 9, 2, plus the 1 if I'd like. Now I'm going to use that to make a 3-digit number as close as I can to 100. Do you see now why the number 1 is so important? If I didn't have that 1, I'd be really far, far away from it, from the number 100. So I know for sure I want to use the 1 here. Yep, that's going to help me. 100. Now I want to make the lowest number as close to 100 as I can. How about 124? Does that work? 124. That means my score for this round, how far is that number from 100? It's 24. There I go. And my total score is this plus the score I got for the 3-digit number. My score that round, that's why it didn't do so hot, that was a 30-point round. I'd really like to be closer to 1 or 5, very, very close to 100. Now what I do when I'm done, I simply take these cards, I put them in a stack, put them in the discard pile, so I'm done with those. I take 3 more, 1, 2, 3. Now I have 3 new cards. Let's turn the one right side up. 082. I'm going to write that in my next box. Remember, I always have a 1 card, and I'm ready to play again. So I hope this helps you to be ready to know how to play How Far From 100. It's a really fun game. Try to think of some strategies that will help you to have a great time and to get as close as you can to 100. See you tomorrow.